This lecture talks about what is an Amazon Redshift. Before we understand what is an Amazon Redshift, let me walk you through the evaluation of database technologies. If you go back in history of databases, we have something called relational databases. For example, Oracle, DB2, Informix, SQL Server. Over the years, there is a need for data warehousing. Databases came. In the initial days of this evolution of data warehousing systems, what people used to do was use relational databases or OLTP systems as warehouse systems. For example, I can use Oracle, customize a little here and there, like add more temp space, create more bitmap indexes, use of more partitioning licenses, and use for data warehousing. This was fine until your data is manageable. When data started growing into terabytes and petabytes, the OLTP type of data warehouses is not scaling as per the needs of a customer. So that's where there is a need for specific data warehouse appliances came. For example, IBM has Netezza. It was in fact a Netezza company, then IBM acquired it. Oracle has Exadata. EMC has a Greenplum. Like that. But if you look at these three evaluations, these were on-premise systems. In 2012 or 2013, Amazon came up with a solution of cloud data warehouse. And it named the product as Redshift. You see the trend here? We started with on-premise relational systems or OLTP systems. Then OLTP became OLAP. With the evaluation of big data systems, there is a specific need for data warehouse appliances came. Then these served the market for like a decade. Then there was a need for cloud data warehouse systems. That's where Redshift came into picture. Some of its competitors are Snowflake. Google has BigQuery. Now going back to the definition of what is an Amazon Redshift, by now you must understood that Amazon Redshift is a cloud service. Amazon Redshift is a full managed petabyte scale data warehouse service in the cloud. So this is the key here. We can just start with a few gigabytes of data and we can scale to petabytes or even more. 3 simple steps in onboarding Amazon Redshift into your business model. The first one is provision a Redshift cluster. Cluster is nothing but a set of nodes. Once the cluster is provisioned in 5-10 minutes, you just start uploading your data set. Once data set is uploaded, you are ready to go. Just point your Tableau or reporting systems to this Redshift cluster and start querying and do the data analysis, get best answers out of it in no time. From infrastructure side, Amazon Redshift data warehouse is nothing but collection of compute nodes. Here is a diagram which talks about 2 compute nodes which formed as a single cluster. Of course, you can have more than 2 as well. When you go and procure 2 compute nodes as a Redshift cluster, you get a ladder node separately. You can think of these compute nodes as just say EC2 instances. As a user, you actually talk to ladder node first. Your client applications talk to ladder node. As an end user, you have no visibility into these compute nodes. Only ladder node can talk to them. Even as a database administrator, you don't have visibility into these nodes. However, if you are just doing a POC, you can just go with a single compute node. When you just take single compute node, the same compute node even acts as a ladder node. There is no separate ladder node given when you just go and procure single compute node. Don't worry on this. Anyway, I will show you these procurement of Redshift cluster in my next recording. For now, from infrastructure aspect, Amazon Redshift data warehouse is a collection of compute nodes. These nodes are formed as a cluster. What is a cluster? Cluster is combination of same things, right? Here same things are 2 compute nodes which are of similar capacity, similar storage, and similar characteristics. Each cluster runs Amazon Redshift engine and contains one or more databases. In short, each cluster is nothing but one ladder node plus one or more compute nodes. That's it for this lecture. Talk to you in the next recording. Have a good day.